Well, hello, my little ghosts and ghouls. Tonight we are kicking it off with one of the most infamous horror creatures of our generation, the Slenderman. He's had video games, YouTube videos, and even a full-length feature film. He's known not only for his creep factor, but the followers that the stories collected. But what do we actually know about the Slenderman? Well, physically he's known as a tall, lanky, human-like creature in a black suit. He's also often described as having other, sometimes shadowy, tentacle-like limbs and no facial features, which reside on a pale face. He's also said to stalk his victims in the shadows and appear in the back of old photos in the woods in the park, and that his favorite victims are children. He also often leaves his victims with flu-like symptoms, as well as coughing up blood, amnesia, and other symptoms that are tied into radiation exposure. Slendy actually started out on an internet forum called Something Awful Internet Forum, not as a story as one might think, but as a submission to a photo contest. It then began to be expanded on by the horror community on the creepypasta websites, and yes, there are multiple. And then multiple artists and writers tagged on the bandwagon and created it what it was. And from this point, Marble Hornets on YouTube picked up the idea, and once their series was created, there was actually a film based off of these encounters. The mythos spread from there with two video games, known as Slenderman The 8 Pages. The second, known as Slenderman The Arrival, was released a year later. Stories of creatures like these have actually been all around for longer than you might think. The Grossman from German folklore from the 1700s, the Fer de Bonne from the British Isles, the Clutchbone in the 1800s in England, and there are many more stories like these. What we do know, though, is that Slenderman phenomena is a presence that will take a long time to go away, especially in our age of internet sharing and online horror culture. So, until next time, stay scary.